Hi, my name is Doug Mueller. The next video in our series is how to clean the large animal ventilator bellows. One thing that's important to note, you do not have to take the bellows out of here. You should never have to take the bellows out except for maybe a year or so down the road when it needs maybe a deep cleaning. It's pretty easy to take it apart, but that's something you really don't need to do. It's, the cleaning that we do on a regular basis is actually very easy. So I have a sheet that we will have posted online that talks to you about how to clean these. It's very simple. What we do is we pour in 5 liters of diluted white vinegar with water solution. It's 3 parts water to 1 part white vinegar. And what we have to do is we fill up the jug with 5 liters of that mixture, and we're going to pull off this hose, which goes to the bottom of the bellows, and you're going to pour in that mixture into it. I'm obviously not doing that. See, there's nothing in here, but just to give you an idea how we do that. And once all the solution is in there, then you can bring it back up here, attach that, and then we're going to come over here and we're going to pick up the bellows. You'll find that you can't, it takes a little bit of force to pick them up, but you're going to agitate the bellows up and down like this while that solution is in there. And it says on the paperwork that you're going to do that just up and down a little bit, just to kind of get everything wet inside. Okay, and then you're going to let it go down, and you're going to let it soak for about 20 minutes. After it's soaked for about 20 minutes, you're going to want to rinse with clean water, and you're going to drain it. So you're going to get your container again. You take this off. You have a drain, probably a drain in the floor somewhere, and you're going to let that drain off. And then once that drains out, you're going to rinse it out again with some water. You can agitate it some more at the bellows here, just to rinse out some of that vinegar. It's a white vinegar that it calls for using. And then after you've done that, take your hose off again, let it drain into the drain. And then this last part is very important. You're going to pull the bellows up just about to the top position, right there. And we have a hose or a rod clamp that's going to hold this up in place. It should slide right down on the rod. Bring it all the way down. You get your bellows up. Okay, and you tighten that until it holds firmly on the rod. And so until your next surgery, you're going to just let it air dry. And the important thing is, when you're ready to use the machine again, it's very important that this doesn't get left on. You could just loosen it up and let it sit there, but we don't want you to do that. It's very important that that does not stay on there. If for some reason this got caught right there and that bellows tries to go up, it could bend the rod inside. So it's very important that after you're done cleaning and drying it the next day or whenever you're ready to use it, this has to come off. It should lay right there. This should never be left on the rod while the machine is running. It could result in damage to your bellows or possibly something else. We did have a customer that left it on there and it literally bent the rod at a 45-degree angle, and their bellows had to be removed and fixed. So it's very important, do not leave this on there. It should only be on there when the machine is not running and you're drying the bellows out for the night. And that's all that's involved in cleaning the bellows. Whenever there is maybe a sick horse or a horse that you don't want to contaminate another horse, you can use a disinfectant. We have in our manual that I had mentioned before, it talks about inside here different disinfectants that you can use, and it says basically to use only those two they recommend, and it says to use it according to the manufacturer's specifications. So other than that, we don't suggest using any chemicals in the system. And most of the time, when you have a normal operation or a normal case, when you're done, you can rinse the bellows out with that vinegar and water mixture. So that's just about it. All right, thanks.